What if everything you believe about wealth is what's keeping you broke? You're told to hustle harder, save more, invest smarter. But behind the scenes, something doesn't add up. You're exhausted, you're earning, but not escaping. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people spend their whole life chasing freedom and never actually feel it. In the next few minutes, we're going to uncover the silent traps and show you the path no one talks about, the one that actually leads to freedom. Welcome to Inner Yield, where mindset meets investing. Let's get into it. Today, we're breaking the silence. Because the truth about financial freedom is not what you've been sold. Part 1. What they want you to believe. Let's start with the narrative we've all heard. Work hard, save money, retire at 65, then, finally, you'll be free. But here's the thing. If you follow the average path, you get average results. And average means this: stuck in a job you don't love, living paycheck to paycheck. Saving just enough to retire tired and too old to enjoy it. They tell you, just get a good salary, climb the ladder, and it'll all work out. But, truth bomb, a high salary is not the same as financial freedom. Many people earning six figures are still one emergency away from financial ruin. Because income doesn't mean wealth, and work doesn't mean freedom. Part 2. What financial freedom really is. So let's define it clearly. Financial freedom is not about money. It's about time, choice, and peace of mind. It's waking up and doing what you want, not what you're forced to do. It's working because you choose to, not because you have to. It's sleeping well, not because you're rich, but because you're secure. The truth is, you don't need to be rich to be free. You need low overhead, passive or scalable income, and control over your time. Part 3. Why most people never reach it. Most people fail to reach financial freedom, not because they're lazy, but because they're misled. They're chasing the wrong goals, buying liabilities instead of assets, measuring success by income, not net worth or cash flow, upgrading their lifestyle every time they get a raise. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it's the #1 killer of financial freedom. Here's how it works. You make more, so you spend more. You feel more successful, but you're just more trapped. And what's worse, you're congratulated for it. Nice car, big house, designer watch. But no one asks, how many months could you survive if your income stopped today? That's the real measure. Part 4. The illusion of hustle culture. Let's talk about hustle culture. This toxic idea that you should work 18 hours a day to make it. They glorify burnout. They say, sleep is for the weak, grind now, rest later. But let me ask you this. What if you spend your best years grinding, and when you finally stop, your health is gone, your relationships are broken, and your life feels empty? Is that financial freedom? Real freedom is built on systems, not sacrifice. It's not about working more. It's about working smart, once. Part 5. The path to real financial freedom. Here's the practical truth most won't tell you. You don't need to be a millionaire. You need 3 things. 1. Low-cost lifestyle. 2. Recurring or passive income streams. 3. A buffer, your freedom fund. Let's break each one down. 1. Low-cost lifestyle. Financial freedom becomes easier the moment you need less to live. Cancel unnecessary subscriptions. Avoid debt. Focus on value, not status. You don't need to live like a monk. You just need to stop living like a marketing victim. Freedom starts with simplicity. 2. Recurring or passive income. This is the engine. Think digital products, dividend-paying investments, rental income, content that earns while you sleep. Start building income that doesn't depend on your time. Warren Buffett once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die." Even $20 per day in passive income changes your life. It buys you back time. 3. Freedom fund. This is your cushion, your insurance, your safety net, 6 to 12 months of expenses saved. Ideally, 1 to 2 years if you want real security. When you have that, you stop making decisions out of fear. And freedom is really about that. The ability to say no without panic. Part 6. Mindset shifts that separate the free from the trapped. Here's the truth that rarely gets discussed. The biggest difference between people who stay stuck and those who break free is mindset. People who remain trapped tend to focus on chasing more money. They believe they'll be happy once they hit a certain salary or afford a certain lifestyle. They think in terms of limits. I can't afford that, or I just need a raise. But those who are truly free think differently. They focus on building assets, not just earning a paycheck. Instead of saying, I can't afford it, they ask, how can I afford it? They don't wait for someone else to pay them more. They build systems that pay them. And rather than postponing happiness for some future milestone, they choose to live with intention now. The difference might seem small, but it's everything. Because your mindset is like a compass, if it's pointed just a few degrees off, you can end up miles away from where you truly want to be. Part 7. The Silent Killers of Freedom. Let's expose what silently eats away your progress. 1. Credit card debt. You're paying to be poor. 2. Lifestyle comparison. Social media is not real life. 3. Short-term thinking. You're not broke, you're just impatient. Let go of the need for overnight success. Play the long game. Part 8. Freedom is built in phases. Think of financial freedom like climbing a mountain. Phase 1. Survival. Covering basic expenses, no debt, minimal savings. Phase 2. Stability. 3 to 6 months savings. One small income stream, low overhead. Phase 3. Security. 1+ year savings. Multiple income streams, low stress. Phase 4. Freedom. Work optional. Time-rich, purpose-driven. Don't compare your Chapter 2 to someone else's Chapter 10. Focus on the next step. Part 9. Your 5-step roadmap. Let's wrap this up with a simple action plan. Step 1. Audit your expenses, cut the noise. Step 2. Build a small emergency fund. Step 3. Start a side hustle or passive project. Step 4. Invest regularly. ETFs, REITs, digital income tools. Step 5. Educate yourself continuously. The more you learn, the more you earn. Part 10. The real secret. They don't tell you the final truth? Financial freedom isn't about escaping life. It's about designing one worth living. And the richest person in the room is not the one with the most toys. It's the one with the most time. So stop chasing numbers. Start chasing alignment. Time, choice, peace. That's the real wealth. Before you go, if you found this video eye-opening, there's a book in the description that completely transformed how I view money, freedom, and the game we're all playing. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And if you've never read it, it might just change your life. Subscribe for weekly content on building real freedom, financially and mentally. Turn on the bell so you don't miss the next drop. Question for you: what does financial freedom mean to you personally? Let's build a new definition together in the comments. See you in the next video, where we help you master both mindset and money.